The share button. Hey. Tire deflated just slightly, so it's probably.
Your tire?
No, the rear tire deflated ever so slightly, but I noticed it as soon as it deflated a little bit.
Oh yeah.
So I guess it's getting to be that cold out.
I guess. I don't think it should have been that noticeable though.
Oh, it's kind of chill out. Frosty, kind of a frosty feel. I think we're gonna get snow soon.
It's for snow forecast for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Trying to do the thing. Why is it broken here? Oh, you idiot. It's not broken there. Alright, it's almost loaded up.
I guess I could be talking. I usually don't talk when I work, but here I am. So yeah, so I'm just sewing up the tail. After I did some surgery, I'm doing one of those fancy hidden stitches where you go kind of just go back and forth. You kind of like just pull it tight as you go. I don't know what they call it. I learned it from matrices. Yeah, that's right. Matrices. I learned this from her site. She teaches a lot of cool stuff. So, yeah, let's kind of pull that taut as we go. I'm always such a quiet worker. I'm here all day. And I just work away, soldering and sewing or whatever it takes. Mostly soldering and programming, though. I try to leave sewing to the the actual suit makers, or sorry, just the sewing. So soldering is my job. Yeah. How's the framing? I'm learning this stuff. I gotta make sure I do the framing right. There you go. It's a crappy Microsoft webcam. I don't know, those fancy YouTubers or streamers that have like, $5,000 worth of camera gear and, in Rode microphones. I don't know. Yeah, sorry for the boring bit. There'll be more interesting bits here in a sec. I figure I'd finish one job before I start the next. Yeah. Cool. If the audio is too loud, let me know if I'm talking. If it's too loud over my voice, then I'll turn it down. I really don't know how it sounds on your end. I can see your chat message, by the way, so if you guys want to talk, I can see what you're saying. I should probably post this link on my Twitter. I only did it to Electric Fursuits group so far. I love these hidden stitches. They're it's probably the second time I've ever done it. I think the first time was on what suit was it? Sparkle's suit? Can't remember now. All right, cool. And I'll just keep rambling away. These are gonna line up. Yeah, sort of. My problem with sewing is they'll start creeping out of alignment. And you get to the very end, you're like, wow, okay, I gotta somehow soak up an inch worth of fabric somewhere. Well, damn. Come on, grab it. Also, curved needles are best needles. I don't know why anybody uses straight needles. I don't know. I started using curved needles at the very beginning, and they're freaking awesome. Yeah. Is that actually taking? Okay, cool, took it. This looks funny. That'd be fun. Bite it. There you go. Right, you know what? Let's stick this on to Twitter. See what happens. Let's see. All right, link sent. Let's see what happens. We just got you right now, Seeker. See how many people join. Been making a lot of noise on my Twitter lately, so trying to get more followers and such. I'll never do that on my own, personal furry Twitter account, because I feel that it's not a popularity game when you're a furry. So if people want to follow me and see my shenanigans, they can, but I'm not going to be like, ooh, raffle time, But with me, Blow, no holds barred, man. I'll go do raffles and everything. It's a business Twitter, so I want to get followers. More exposure. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, this is. I need to start figuring this out. Oh, hi. It's a good thing I'm not forgetting shrink wrap this time. Here, when I get blinded. There. Full chooch. That looks weird on my screen. But yeah. You can see over here. Sort again. And crank. There you go. There's my test bed. Change the brightness. Turn it on and off. With relays. That kind of fun stuff. Well, I don't know. People might want to see what's going on here. So there. That kind of fun stuff. I just did a repair, so now I'm sewing it up. Maybe I should double. Yeah, Okay, now it's blinding me. I gotta turn it off. That's annoying. Yeah, okay, I know how to do this. I guess so. I mean, this platform is pretty primitive. I might go into what's that one you call? I forgot now. Twitch or whatever they call it. Such an interesting name, Twitch. Everybody's all twitchy on it. I think it's meant for like teenagers. To switch over to Twitch. Yeah, I guess so. I might as well, eh? Oh, I said the A. Yeah, I'm Canadian. It's a little to boot. I should do like a locking stitch once in a while, so this thing comes apart. It's not like complete catastrophe. Yeah, let's try that. Let's try a locking stitch. Might look like hell, but hey, I don't care. Blah. Oh yeah, let's do that. And it's whining. Oh, winning. Yeah. I don't know. I just want a platform that I can just fucking easily stream shit on. All right, let's go back to my normal stitch here. And I can just pay basic settings. Yeah. Plus, like, say if you want to stream there, we could, I don't know, do a Skype thing or whatever, and go back and forth. I don't know. I don't know how Twitch works. Oh shit! I'm almost done with this hole. I hate manual sewing. I always try to use machine wherever possible, so I don't have to waste time doing this. Yeah, but everybody also uses YouTube, so just put that out there. All my followers are just on Telegram or Twitter. Yeah, it knows to be a problem. Almost done. Okay, I don't pull it too hard. Do a few more. Pull that hard. All right, that's pretty much closed up. So I do a few. Oh, that's right. They backtracked off there to close the stitch. Back more. All right, that should be good. There's a brush. Fairy tales there. Let's see how it looks. Yeah, LEDs. The feathers all light up still. I'm surprised how well this fiber works through this fabric. Very impressed. Oh yes, before I leave the tail, there's one more job I gotta do. It's like something I want to do since day one. Let's see, be the center of camera here. All right. See this connector? Bye bye. We gonna give me a mic for free? You want to see how fast I can do connectors? Where's my connector box? Well, it's not like get the tools out. Do that first. Googly eyes. Black right. Close enough. And red. White. Shrink wrap. Actually, before I do shrink wrap, stretch it. Here's a little trick I do. You learn my secrets now. Take a normal shrink wrap, expand it. So when you put your connector on, you can do this. And it makes a nice stress relief. And just fucking straighten these out. Black, red, white. Okay, black, red, white. Correct. Yeah. All three clicked in. And because it's a high stress area, I don't normally do this. Yeah, I gotta keep some stuff back from me. I need to copy all my other tricks. Gotta do a bit more. Let that cool a little bit. So does it shrink my shrink tubing on the way in? But just my luck will get stuck. It'll shrink and then we have to do it all over again. You guys can see what I'm doing. Just loosen that up and look, I have a tripod. I'm a professional streamer. Yeah, I usually don't put glue in there because it's messy, but like I said, this needs to be a little more reinforced because these guys are hard on gear. Like this very connector right here was the reason why they keep blowing up fuses on the suit. It's a good thing I put fuses in. Because the old connector, if you can see, I don't know, we'll focus on it. Does this thing focus? Anyway, this doesn't have keys on it. Unlike, you know, say this one here. And right there. You can sort of see it. There's a little key. So they can't really plug it in backwards really well. The thing is, this connection right here was not meant to be a common connection. This was meant to be basically a maintenance connection. So they, from the tail, they have a wire that goes all the way, that will attach to the belt to go all the way around. Yeah, you fry it strips, because even though these are sort of keyed, there's like a little like half moon cut into it, but you can still shove it in backwards, and you know bad things will happen. Yeah, my original batch had the ones without the keys. Now I use the these Futaba type, so I get that on there nice and good. All right, let's shrink that. Let's get that thread out of the way. Yeah. There we go. Heat that up real good. Glue's all juicy inside. And that'll keep them from yanking it all apart. It's very interesting. When I started working on this today, I really wanted to see what went wrong, what happened. Where's the LED? I don't know if I'll be able to show you, but anyway, I love getting a suit back that's been in use for a year or so because I get to see what happened. So this is not the exact LED. I can't find it, but on the back of my LEDs, there you go, are the pads, right? Well, apparently, I thought I had a cold solder that came apart, but actually what happened was they actually ripped it apart. There was so much force that it ripped the contacts right off the back of the PCB. So it's not much I can really avoid that except from have a breakout at the stress area. But this whole tail has a continuous strip. So, well, a continuous link of LEDs that I soldered together. Use fan connectors. Yeah, Futabas only have one notch. I like Futabas just because they're skinny, nice and low profile, fits under a suit. It's not sharp, doesn't catch, and it can also break away if you need to. But it's stiff enough to stay together. It's not going to break away unintentionally. And if it does break away unintentionally and it's not a common connector, I usually take shrink wrap and shrink wrap the whole thing. And so if you need to service it, you just cut the shrink wrap, pull it apart, do your thing, add new shrink wrap. You need to lock it in. Waterproof this? Nah. No, they're not going to wash this tail. It's surface wash only. There's too much in this tail. But I mean, it is waterproof. They could wash the whole thing if they wanted to, but I wouldn't douse it. I wouldn't submerge it in water. So, okay, so cool. I finally got to do that. That's might add a label to that later. But the tail is done. I'll put that back in the box. Take that off my to-do list. Okay. Well, if you guys want, I can show you the wings. You know, bring this out. Why did I tighten that at the bottom? Actually, the wings do need some work anyway, so might as well. Let's see here. Get rid of my sewing stuff. How many people? Oh, 3 people. Yeah. Fortunately, I had enough Futaba connectors to do the wings. So, there you go. They're flashing away. I'm using the flashing mode because it's the best to figure out where things are broken. Yeah. I don't know how these came apart. Must have got heated up or something, or I don't know. But one of my jobs here is to glue these back in to the little 3D printed cups. So I'm at the strip where it's working. Yeah, I waterproofed it. I'm not sure if you saw me hot gluing it when I. No, you came in when I was sewing up. So yeah, it's all waterproofed. I hot glued the crap out of it and re-shrink that back together. So I'm not sure if you can actually like. I think YouTube live streams you can rewind. I don't know. YouTube live streams are weird to me. All right, let's just do a little demo here. Turn up the brightness. Turn off some lights. Okay, what's this doing? There we go. Let's not shove these in for now. I'll just go up and down, right? Why are you not doing anything? X mode. There you go. Wow, it looks more crazy on camera, but still looks pretty crazy in person. Yeah. Let's try hot gluing these things. Oh, that's not good either. Or I could upgrade them. Shit. Oh, this was fucking broken. There's your problem. You need to lock your X positions so you have to constant light levers and frame rate levels. Yeah. I don't know. It's just a web camera. Whatever the web camera does, it does. I might have a setting somewhere. I don't know. Yeah, I got a broken 3D part. That's unacceptable. I have to go back and shake my fist at the guy who designed these for me. That's okay, I got a million more. Over there. It's this box. Yeah, it's this box. That. See? More. They've been upgraded too since then. I don't know if you can see. There we go. Okay. So it looks like that. This one here is broken, but it has a little taller neck to it. It's also a little fatter. So I'm just gonna have to shove it on. Oh, it's still pretty loosey-goosey. Yeah. Let's see how that goes. Somebody's messaged me on Telegram. What's going on? Oh, I see. Somebody's saying something bad about YouTube chat. Is he replying? Yes, he is. Oh, okay, cool. Put that. that's tricky. How are they gonna do that? Oh. Just get your message there, Seeker. I guess you made your channel. Alright. Let's turn these down a little bit. There. That's what I'm gonna do. Fuck, he's going way too easy. I'm not gonna use hot glue for it. Shit. Yeah, I can do that. I can just put fabric over the whole thing. Yeah. What do you think? Well, let's try hot glue. Worst case scenario, it just doesn't work. What if I just kind of go bleh? Bleh. Bleh. I think that works. Hot glue fixes everything, right? No, don't be stiff. Yeah. Let's try this. I think that worked. Oh, this actually kind of reaches. Let's see if it works. Ow, 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 hot. Ow, hot. Oh, yeah. I can just tap it on black. Stop it from popping out. I don't want to do a half-assed job here. Most likely to change all of these guys and get new ones printed. Yeah. That's a lot of changing out. I might have enough. You have to completely refresh every time you chat? Holy. That's crazy. That's full brightness. Let's not go full bright. I don't know about you, but is this my image? My video screen. My screen is mirror imaged, but I don't think it is for you. So it doesn't say made to go backwards. It was really weird on my screen. All right, fuck it. I'm gonna use new 3D printed parts for this. Letter telegram message. Okay, everything is fine. It says midnight. Cool. What do I do with that thing? There it is. Don't lose the thing. Oh yeah, that's nice. That's way too easy to go on. I think what I'll do is I'll glue this on first. Oh, furnace is turning on. Uh-oh. I gotta screw this up. Well, that definitely glues it on. Holy. I just screwed it up. It's a pokey thing. There we go. I can see the appeal to live streaming because that makes you want to like keep going and not, goof off. So you can actually get a lot of production done if you really wanted to. This part might take me a while, so you'll be staring at these wings for a while. It's because I gotta change all these 3D printed parts. The different ones. Yeah. Yes, I know who you are, Matt. Or call you by your slave name. Alright, well. That's not working. Alright, I'm okay with that. Now, do I hot glue this in? Or do I just do what I usually do? Just keep the snot out of it. And burn my fingers. Not the fabric. No. Ow, hot. Ow. Alright. 2 done. All these to go. You know what? I'll bring the camera down lower so you can see what the heck I'm doing. Yeah. Try do some framing work here. Oh, push the button. All right. Yeah, these are like my prototype 3D printed parts. There you go. See again, whoever was just joined. They're just a 3D printed the hole in the middle. You can see. Yeah. This basically lines up the LED to the fiber optic. Oh, I have a text message now from the captain. Yeah, so I got money. All right. Moving on. These are way too loosey-goosey. No. I don't know why I did the camera like this. There you go. See what I'm doing. Get on there. Get on. Oh, that's that. Yeah. I guess it works. No, I don't like it. I'll redo it. Fiber optics is so finicky. Unless you're buttered up right against the LED's lens, it drops off like 50%. What's my screwdriver thing? Shove it somewhere. Shove it, screwdriver. What else to do, I guess. Yeah, getting thumbs ups. Ooh, don't forget to like and subscribe. Honestly, I don't know. I should care, but I don't really care about this YouTube account. I do, but I don't. I'm not. I don't know. I'm indecisive. I just made it so I can put videos on it and I can post them on my website. So, but I think it might actually later on morph into an actual YouTube account. I can put in how-to videos and how to do LEDs and all that kind of shit. But for today, I just used it for the stream. I was just trying different stream software. So let's see how that looks now. Oh, it's a little better, marginally. All right. It's what I should do. I should shove it on most. Just need a way of getting hot glue in here without getting hot glue in here. You know what I mean? What if I heat it up? There we go. Yeah, poke through a little bit. This part's gonna take me forever. No, it's okay. Once it's together, it's together. It's not gonna come apart. Great thing about using thermoplastic 3D printed stuff is it's thermoplastic. You can reheat it and shape it. Ow, that's very hot. So we designed it so you can heat up the wings and fold them in, and it'll hold the LED in place. Okay, here's another one. Gosh, these comes up way too easy. Might use it for somewhere else, but not like in this application. It's still good. Look at that, loosey goosey. Yeah. That's pretty good. Let's click this LED in place. There. Getting a rhythm here now. Hard to tell, but it could be good enough. Oh yeah. Give me an idea. What kind of idea? Are you gonna steal it? You probably have a 3D printer, don't you? Oh, I use. There you go. We're about enough to do this. I should do a count. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11. 16. I need 32 at least, or should have enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Yeah, 32. Yeah, I have more than enough. Some spares for break any. All right. 2, 3 printers, a laser cutter, and a CNC mill. Right on. We're ready to start production. Get on there fast. Oh, wow, that gets hot fast. Why that? See if I can. Put it all together. Yeah. It still gets bright. Good enough. See, let's try different colors. Green. I mean, they're driven from both ends, so. You know, I don't think I need to draw these at full freaking. Well, still. So yeah, so there's 16 LEDs here. The old wings used to have 44. So when I'm done with this whole suit, I'm actually going to do another power analysis on it and see if I can get rid of the lithium iron phosphate batteries and use a battery bank. And it'd be so much easier for the end user just to throw in a battery bank instead of mess around with life batteries. like these. Mad Matt will recognize these. Of course, Mad Matt's crazy. He probably want to, display his suit at full brightness for like 20 hours. But I'm gonna program this suit to try to go under the threshold of try to stay under 12 watts. So if I can do that, I can drop a lot of components out of the suit and be a lot more streamlined, and then I don't have to worry about things breaking as much because there's less stuff. I'll sketch it out and send it to you. Okay. He's gonna sketch out a thing and send it to me. Cool. Here's a screwdriver. Let's see here. Oh my god, this heater is way too hot. The hot glue dries, cools off way too fast. And it sets way like halfway pushing the fiber optic on, it just sets. So that's not good. I wonder if I'm able to get it on and heat it up here. Oh, look, I got it on. Yeah, that's pretty good. I like how stiff that is. I'll go with that. Twist. Pull up the fur. Oh, I'm doing this in the dark so you guys can see. Should be pretty close. No, honestly, I probably only need. Nah. Where's this one right here? Yeah, you can see how it's brighter here and dimmer here. So that's why I drive it both ends. And then heat it up. And the part that hurts. Ow. Ow. Preheat the wire. What do you mean, the fiber? I'm not a message. Popular today. For the thing. Preheat wire. Okay, you already said that. Alright, so next is one of these again. Let's see how stiff this is. If I can just press it on and call it a day. It's kind of pressed on. Oh, fuck it. I could also use CA glue if I wanted to. So don't catch the fabric on fire. Whew. right amount of heat. Ow. All right, we're almost done with this wing. Yeah, all these got to go. Let's see. These go on stiff. I'm just gonna leave it at that. There we go. I need to faff around. There we go. Ow, my fingers. Ow. Who needs feeling in the fingertips anyway? There. If you notice, my music box is reactive to music. So now it's doing the thing. Put it over here. There. Advertising! See? Music reactive. Oh, here's my screwdriver. I always losing this thing. Even with the yellow. I put yellow fuel tubing on it. So I'll never lose it. I'm always still losing it. Such a pain in the ass. This is so hard. Get off. Yeah. I wonder if I could. Why do I keep doing that? There we go. Sideways. Alright. Ooh, you know what I can do? I can plug this wing into one of my music modules. See? Ah! Drop my heat gun. Ow. Oh, hot. Oh, hot. Where's the music module? Here it is. So all my stuff I build are actually quite universal. So this is one of my music modules. Just USB into a Futaba connector and a microphone. See? So now I just need to find a battery bank. Just like this one. And I can unplug the wings and plug this in. Wing. Yeah. Right now it's animating to 25 LEDs, but you know, but you're gonna be able to see some cool effects here. Yeah, see, it's dancing to the music. Only the music's loud enough. There you go. In the next mode. Yeah. There you go. Put that more in the frame if you want to see. There you go. Yeah. So yeah, every mode is slightly different. Some gets brighter on a beat, some move faster on a beat, some add more random pixels like this one on a beat. So it's quite dynamic. Now I can't see what I'm doing. Oh, wasn't drawing enough power, so the thing turned off. Yeah. What's this one do? Oh yeah, goes back and forth. To see as it moves back and forth, it actually, I'm just not going to use that. I love these banks a lot, but they shut off, if you're less than 2 amps or something. It's fucking retarded. There. Just push a button and go to the next mode. Whatever you want. Yeah, I like this one too. It just kind of goes, it's like a bar that scrolls across. Okay, gonna have to eat something. Yeah, I could probably just leave it. It's not hard to take off. Well, it doesn't take much heat. That's too easy. Again, glue dries way too soon. Yeah, I could probably heat it up. But it actually makes it stiffer now, so I put it back in. It's pretty solid. Welcome to the world of LEDing. It just takes some of the stuff takes for freaking ever. People wonder why it costs so much. Yeah. Fucker off. Yeah, I should have heated these up while I'm here. Blech. Let's see how this one fits on. Yeah, it's a little loosey goosey. I'm not gonna bother putting it on. I'm just gonna straight to the screwdriver. Make it a little more stiff inside. If you're wondering what I'm listening to, I'm listening to digitalimported.fm on their progressive channel. So I had a subscription with those guys for quite a few years. Oh yeah, I'm gonna show you another trick. Where is it? Fiber optics. This one here is actually not flat. I'm actually gonna cut it. You actually use scissors to cut fiber. You don't use side cutters. You don't use these because they'll actually crush the fibers, and you won't get a very good diffusion from the light source. But you want to cut it, not squish it. Unless you have like really brand new, sharp as heck side cutters, I don't recommend it. All right, let's see if this fits on here. No, it doesn't. Maybe I'll just heat this up. What's going on now? There we go. Not bad. I'm okay with that. All right, let's heat that up. Ready to burn my fingers again. Ow. 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 Blah. All right. Let's take this one off. I actually give it a little blast of heat so it comes off. I don't have to be so slow at this. 4 left to go. Yeah, borderline. Fuck it. Ow. Ow. so hot. I might actually give these a spot of hot glue at the back when I'm done. Just to really get it in there. Oh. That's not working either. Right. Right, see how that goes on. Oh, yeah. About right. Shove that in there. And there'll be 2 left to go. I have my heat gun set to like 300 degrees Celsius. So it heats up pretty quick. I don't have much patience for somebody who sets it up, like 150 or something, and it takes forever. Screw that. I want my heat. I want it now. Black. What about let's leave this in here for a few minutes. And then let's go straight to here. Oh, I learned a new trick. It took me 16 tries. I learned it. Oh, that's solid. Fuck. Okay. Ow. Ow, hot. Hot. Ow, hot. Ow. Oh, somebody new joined. Wish I could see a list of people who are actually in here. Let me see. Participants. It just says me. I don't get it. Pop out chat? Maybe? Let's see if that works. Chat is popping out. Alright, so now let's see. Participants. Yeah, it doesn't say who's logged in. It's weird. If I close that, does it know? Cool, it does. Alright, so... Did I do that? Did they do that? I don't do it. Heat. Okay. Let's see. How stiff are you? Not very stiff. last one on this wing. These should hold in forever. Oh, this last one, I'm just going to leave it. Okay. Cool. Now, should I do the thing I wanted to do? Could do the thing. Could I solve it? I could do that later. That'll work. I think what I'm gonna do later is I'm gonna add in a piece of fabric and just kind of tack glue it all in place and hide all these wires from the wearer's arm, and then they don't have to worry about it. Why did I not seal that? Weird. Cool. All right. Well, next wing. Move that out of the way. That. I'll do that tomorrow or something. Wing number 2. Where's my controller? Here it is. Put this over here. Make sure this is here. And put this like this. Yep. There. So now, here I'll go to a different sequence. I kind of like this one. It every time it hits a beat, when it hears a beat, see, it shoots light across really fast. But we need more beat. Like, have to turn this right up. There you go. See? But I'm not gonna. Okay, well, let's do it now. I'll go to another mode though. Not that one. What's this one? I like this one. Oh. Should be in music room right now. Shouldn't be doing that. Yeah, because it got too quiet. I'll kick in a minute. Alright, so let's assess this one, see what the heck's going on. Oh, that's in there pretty tight. I'll leave that be. There we go. I don't know how to fix this either. Just shoot some hot glue into the hole. Use the nozzle to kind of heat up the PLA so it still stays hot when I shove it in. And then shove it in. Blah. And then cool. There. It would require plastic injection though. Okay. Shit, was this the one I just did? Or was that the one I just did? I think this is the one I just did because I can't pull it apart. I actually looked at building my own plastic injection machine. I think it'd be kind of neat. No, stop messing around. There we go. Oh, I guess this is bright, even though there's hot glue in between. Neat. Okay, I'm gonna back these with hot glue. A telegram message. Who's it? Oh. Got a photo. See you later. You see, I'm busy. I love this hot glue gun. It's quite different from a lot of them. I'll show you in a sec why. Come on. There. There. There you go. So this is why it's a little different. It actually has a little brass fitting on the nozzle, so you can actually shove it into small places and squish the glue into it. Super handy. Plus, it's replaceable, so if I break it, I can just, take the nozzle off, put on my lathe, cut out the brass, put a new brass tube in, and away I go. So you can buy these tubes at like hobby stores. Hey, I can't remember what I just did. Okay, I think it's that one. Okay. You know what I'm gonna do? Because I go on a tangent. I'm just going to like put a thing on a thing. That's the one I just did. Put a piece of tape on it. Let's see. Things and stuff. Get a little blob going and then shove it in. Stay in there. Blah. Oh, this works really well. I'm liking it. It's way better than replacing them. And move one piece of tape to over here. There. Pull apart. Get a little blob going. I should weigh these wings. The old wings, the PVC old wings, they weigh over 3 pounds each. So, be interested to do a comparison to see what these are. You want to plug 120 volts into your suit, okay? Then maybe you'll do a real life reenactment of my electrocution gif. I'm sticking my paw into a socket and I'm turning red and shaking everywhere. Yeah. All right, let's go pretty quick. That. Come on, light. There we go. Yes, I don't want to underwrite tell so people can charge their phones. Oh, an actual outlet to charge their phones would be kind of neat. This was all 5 volts anyway, so just hook up a 5 volt USB hub or something. I'm gonna steal that idea. I'm gonna put that like on my arm. I'll pop out of the arm and be like, here's some USB ports. Charge your phone. Fast charging. Smart charge or whatever. Quick charge TM. I don't know. doing? Blah. Yeah, I had a good time sleeping at the color room at RDMC. I was really tired. I was running around all day. Well, it wasn't as bad as like Furray, where I didn't stop until I get up at like 8 a.m. and go till like 3 a.m. running AV and making sure the headless lounge was taken care of and yada yada. And don't get me wrong, I actually enjoy working at a con. Kind of gets me, feels like I can give back to the community. Wow, that's stiff. Wow, that's a really stiff one. No, I'm just going to change it. But when I go to a con where I'm not working at, it makes it feel so much better. I don't have to do anything. All I have to do is just be glowy. That's my job. Although, if I do what I plan on doing, I'm gonna be working on cons anyway, running a table, selling made to glow stuff. Yeah, I was wondering what normies we had show up to our con. Like, who goes to that weird hotel? I don't know. The hotel seems kind of like old and run down, but also new in some places, so it kind of confused me. Well, the hotels to book that weekend, they have to choose that one. It's like of all the different flavors to choose from, choose salty. I need light. There it is, light. And choose a different mode after this one. This is too weird. By the way, these music modules, they automatic detect music, but it has to be loud music. Not loud, but heavy frequency. So when it doesn't detect music, it does this. It basically has an ambient animation, so at least still looks interesting while it doesn't hear anything. So I set up a threshold. Unfortunately, I don't think it works with small handheld speakers. I should try it with my JBL Extreme. I'm pretty sure it'll work with that. I'm pretty sure that puts out a good 70 hertz low end frequency. All right, change of mode. No, there we go. Let's do this one. That was cool. Right. I think I just did that one. Yeah, almost done. Detect the once. I just can't believe there's one day a couple of weeks ago on Sunday, I just kind of like woke up and I'm like, because I was having trouble processing. Do I have one sitting right here? I can show you right away. Okay, hold on. There you go. This is an Nano, an Arduino Nano. So I use an Admega 328 chip. So they're nice and cheap. They're universal. They do everything you want them to do, but the RAM and their clock cycles are still a little limited, especially when they're used to working with better chips. I'll turn on music a bit here. You can hear me. It's better than working with it. Like these are, I get these for about $3 each, maybe a little less. Actually, no, about $2.70 American. So, or I can go get a Teensy for $20, which has has memory for days and all the clock cycles you can use. So, anyway, up to that point, I just deemed it that the only thing I can put music on or process audio into usable frequencies is a Teensy. It has enough RAM and clock cycles to do it. And I tried and tried and tried with these, and it didn't work. So I kind of gave up. I was like, you know what? Fuck it. If anybody wants music, I'm charging them $20 for a microcontroller. And that's that, you know. And then one day I woke up, and I thought, you know what? I don't need to sense all the frequencies. I only need to detect one frequency. So I immediately got onto Google, and I'm like, Arduino, one frequency or something like that. So it came up with this guy who made this patent from the 1950s, who basically is the guy who, his name is Gortez. Can't pronounce. He's German. Anyway, he basically invented how touch-tone phones work. Because when you push a button on a phone, it makes a tone. The other end has to pick up that frequency of tone. So he made an algorithm that will only detect that, because their processors are also very slow and low memory. So no, it's not because they're off-brand. They're actually an Atmega 328. It's just these are actually better than a Nano, because look at the size of. They actually use real crystals on them, right? And on the back, you might recognize, there's two giant ass voltage, what do you call it? Voltage supplies, blah 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 blah, DC converter. So you can put in 6 to whatever 12 volts, and one will put out 5 volts at 800 milliamps, and the other one will put 3.3 volts at 500 milliamps, which happens to be perfect for running my transceiver modules, which are there. Right here. I'm trying to frame. I'm looking at a mirror image on my screen, so sorry. So here's a transceiver module, and these things want perfect 3.3 volts. And a lot of people saying, a lot of forums are saying you have to get linear regulators and with big freaking capacitors and all that shit, and you got to shield it and all that stuff. And all I literally do is framing is I just wire these together. I wire off the 3.3 volts on this, and these are quite happy. I've done a lot of extensive testing, and they're quite happy. Unfortunately, with the Teensy, it doesn't have a really good 3.3 volt regulator. It's like on chip or something. I don't know. I look at the board. I don't see a proper regulator, so it must be on chip. And they claim 250 milliamps of power, which on paper says that these would work with it, because these only draw 50 milliamps. The small ones, anyway. The bigger ones are a little different. But but it didn't work with Teensies. So somebody came up with a special module that would basically filter and power these up, and you can use it on any controller you want, and they'll be, and that controller would work. So I bought these modules, and yes, they do indeed work now with Teensies. So now I can actually add a controller straight to my my own fursuit without worrying about it not working. So yeah, so where was I going? Anyway, yeah, so I found this algorithm just does one frequency, and it's beautiful. It's very, very efficient at detecting one frequency. So I just set it to 70 hertz. And as all it does is it tells me the magnitude at 70 hertz that it hears. When I started with it, it was actually a little messy, the signal. I had to do a lot of on-chip filtering and level correction for it. But after a couple days of fiddling around with it, I was able to kind of get a clean 1 byte value of magnitude. So basically 0 to 255. Then I can apply that to whatever I want. So It's pretty neat. I actually have the source code online on my website for free. If you want to check it out, you can see the algorithms I used. Just go to madeToglow.com, go click on Glow Music, and in there you'll see my source code. So you too, if you really feel like it, make your own module and just upload straight to it, and you'll be fine. You don't have to buy my products at all. And then I'll be sad. But I don't care. You know, there's enough of the community that helped me out get this far. I might as well give some back, right? So, I guess this one here is sewn down. Did I? You know, this song is pretty good. Nah, you know what? I'm just gonna glue it. Fuck it. Glue them all. Glue this one too. Don't do a half-assed job. You know, this suit's gonna last for another year. All right. Yes. Yeah, for the small modules. I actually have been recording higher power draws because I set them to a higher power. But yeah. All right, so that's done. I think I'm just gonna do a quick little doobity-doob on the back. You know, I need some light for this because I can't see shit. There. Brightness. Oh, I pushed a button. Oh, that's what I'm doing. I'm working on wings. Okay, I can see now. If I can just... Yeah, I'm too happy with this method. Let me do more. Oh, I don't like that at all. This is going to be reset. All right, so what we can do with this. Ow. Ow. Come back. Yeah. What is going on here? Why do you want to list to one side? Well, I'll let you cool down and I'll just glue you. The thing I'm gonna do is gonna come back and glue behind all these too. I actually got asked today for another suit commission, and they got wings. And I was like, oh no, running away. His wings are a pain in the ass. So not just artists hate wings, even LED people hate them too. But I guess they look cool. You know, the payoff is pretty awesome. So, yeah. All right, well, that wing is done. Okay. So, shouldn't I? I'll come back to it later. Cool. The wing is done. That's the tail. The wing's done. It leaves the body and the head. Do I do anything with the head? Should I do anything with the head tonight? I want to start it. Maybe that'll be a tomorrow thing. It's getting kind of late. It's like 10 o'clock. I'm gonna do a little cleanup here, and then I'll play around the body just a second. I think I'm gonna pull these strips completely out of the body, and I'm gonna do basically a once over on every single connection. Make sure they're still good. Yeah, I'm gonna take all these tools off from here. Don't need them anymore. Maybe I'll that goes back. Put these back in here. And my phone has a text message or something. Oh, cool. Still following me. More retweets of my raffle. That raffle thing is going really, really well. I didn't realize how well it would go. I think I might do a raffle once a week or so. I'll lift this up so you can see. Maybe back here. Yeah, right for my monitor. That'd be great. I'll get rid of my crazy ass bed. Okay, so let's see. I should do like a big sticker on my table, like Big Clive, EmmettMadeToGlow.com. Talking a funny English accent. So here's the body. Here's the electronics. Here's the gem. Gem for Gem Raptor. Here, I'll power it up for you if you want to see how it looks before I tear it all apart. So batteries. I don't think it's much of a wider angle. I gotta fix the camera here. Sorry. Yeah, maybe that's a little better. Yeah. It's like back here. Fuck it. Okay. So, don't plug it in backwards. Yeah, I'm definitely going to reduce the bulk on this suit a lot. This is a good opportunity for you to see, Matt, how I built Gem Raptor, because, I mean, I have a lot of pictures on the website, but, actually you get to see it, live. I don't know what the heck they did here. This is Scotch tape. This is what they did. They repaired this. But, yeah, turn it on. Oh, it was on. Oh. Works better if I plug it in. There you go. So now, maybe I'll turn off some lights so you can see. Yeah. So there you go. This is the inside out of Gem Raptor. This is the best way to work on it. You just turn the body inside out. Everything has sleeves, so you can see. These are all on backwards, except from here. These are spun around. You're not supposed to see them. And yeah, everything has sleeves. Like even see here, there's a button to change the mode. It's all like inside a balloon. It's all waterproof, the button. And the button also can be removed to have a connector inside. So, yeah. A Logitech 920C. What is that? So here's the gem. The gem actually passes the data through itself. So that's why I use a 4-pin connector. And the data ends up right here for the connection to the head. It's the only way I can do it without going over 8 zones. Oh yeah, sweatbands. Oh, to put them on your wrists instead of part of the bodysuit. Yeah, if you want to do that, I mean, like, I don't have my light suit in here. It's in the house, but this is a totally different from my light suit, because my light suit is actually a separate bodysuit from the fursuit. So all the buttons and wires and stuff are part of it. But when it comes to a fursuit, I just basically put the buttons on the other side. And these are also Velcroed, so I can just unvelcro them and replace them. They're not permanently affixed. Everything is basically you can take all this can be taken right out without any stitch ripping or anything. The only thing you need is this. Only tool. I'll show you. So get it out. Oh. Well, that's the thing. It just broke. I think. Yeah, I just broke it. Anyway, this is a fish wire. Has a clip at the end of it, and it has a loop on the other end. This loop is actually super useful. So with this, you can use it to, like, say, you can sleeve stuff through like this. You can pull your wires through and stuff like that. So you need this. You cannot put the suit back together without one of these. And like, yeah, you just can't. So, and yeah, it just totally freaking broke when I yanked it off the wall. Oh well. Let's make another one. I have more connectors, more alligator clips. Try a few things, but my bot is not here still. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So for you, Matt, I suggest you just put Velcro on the inside and whatever. Or you're gonna have like cuffs coming out. Just put them on your cuff, like, because I have cuffs that has like holes for the thumb. So when you put your fursuit on, you can put you go for a thumb. So you have all this room to put a button and stuff as part of the cuff. Put a piece of Velcro and put a button on. So, but this suit here is really over-engineered. I went to town with it. So basically what I'm going to be doing on this job is I'm going to basically rework the control board completely again. Because at the time of making this, I actually had ordered, but it was taking like, China delivery, which is 3 months. Special holders for micro fuses. So I built my own. So I can bring the camera down, you'll see. All right. There we go. So that was a fan. So yeah, here's the little fuses right here. And I have little dip switches. Got all my connectors. So yeah, so this is going to get completely revamped. I'm actually going to use similar boxes, but I'm actually going to cut them down. I've done it before. I cut them down about a third. I could take a third of the height off. So it switches everything down and makes it much more low profile. I'm going to delete the second box. Framing. There we go. There's 2 DC-DC converters here. They're not actually wired in parallel. Oh, my chat just disappeared. Why is that? Top chat. All right, let's get back. So basically what I'm doing, what I've done is these are actually coming out, and they're half of these are running to one half of the body, and there's powering the other half of the body, essentially. And only one of them is powering the controller. So that way I was able to get away with, because there's some people report there's issues with because these are basically, they're switching power supplies, right? So you switch on and off really fast to give you the voltage you want, and they basically saturate a capacitor to kind of to take down the ripple. So you could be actually out of sync. Yeah, the grounds are common. Yeah, on the input side, on the input I have both grounds the same, but the positives are separated to everything. So anyway, it doesn't really matter. When I was done programming the suit, the maximum current I ever took out of it was like 4.5 amps. So, and now with the smaller number of LEDs on the wings, it's going to be even less, probably an average of 4 amps or less. So when I'm done with everything here, I'm going to do another power analysis, and I'm going to see if I can just get away with like using, if I can do more power trickery, and it'll still look interesting and bright, but bright in certain areas, but not all the way through. And then I can get away with getting rid of these batteries and actually going with a USB power bank, like one of those 20,000 milliamp hours I can put out. If I get one, if I find one that puts out 3.5 amps, that'd be great. Like just like this. This right here actually does indeed put out 3.5 amps. And it kind of gets hot and angry at continuous 3.5 amps, but it works. I have done it. I actually made a special harness that has 3 plugs, and they all come out and join together. and then I come off from there to power the stuff, and it works. But like I said, the circuitry gets kind of it gets nice and toasty, so I wouldn't continuously draw 3.5 amps. So I have to do some tests, but it is what it is. But it isn't that much harder just to leave one of these in and like say have one of these that puts out like say 12 volts, and then I just run off that. So because now I don't have to worry about voltage monitoring. I don't have to worry about voltage cutoff because these will just stop on their own, and they'll be all happy. So. But whatever. She's also used to using these, so she already has a charger and stuff. So I mean, they're used to it. But, depends what they want to do, right? You just want a light suit that lights up. It looks interesting. It doesn't have to be, staring into the surface of the sun. So anyway, so as you can see, actually you can't really see, but I'll bring the camera back up again. Now you can actually see her here. See here? This LED, it just stops here. It's what the fuck happened? It just stopped. That's it. It's not doing anything. See here, it's continuing going down. So there's something wrong with this one. So what's what I might do is I might flag it. Maybe put some tape on it. How about this piece of tape I was just using? And right here. Yeah, I'm just gonna pull all the freaking LEDs right the heck out of this thing. I'm gonna redo all the joints. So what's going on here? That's the thing I did. I see. Cool. Was it the thing I did? That's the thing I did. Yeah. So MFF last year, I visited Gem Raptor in their hotel room, and I did a few mods on site. This is one of them. I added extension. See, so the shoulder was too tight for them, so I just basically I had a connector already, so I just pre-made a connector at home and came out and just put it in, and I also shrink wrapped over the whole thing, so you can't pull it apart. So it's dead, Jim. You're not dead. I'm not dead. What did you talk about? And what else? Oh yeah. So there's actually 2 buttons on here. So there's right here. There's a button. It should do a thing, but there it goes. It's basically like a wildcard button. You push it, and it does a big kind of pow, and all the lights kind of get sucked up to the extremities and it resets. See? And to change modes, here's matrix mode. This is a mode that I developed a little while ago. I'll call it matrix mode because it's using green lights that kind of just randomly move. They go faster and slower and that kind of stuff. So it's kind of neat. And this is a little different than my typical scrolling. Like every object you see moving is actually an object that's moving. So I can actually change it as it moves through the array and being displayed. It's not like once it's gone, right? Like when you're just shifting bits ahead. These can actually be changed on the fly. So it can have something like changing color as it goes down the line. It's a lot of process math, but it looks kind of cool what they can do with it. But unfortunately, I never actually capitalized on it. Just when I wrote it, I just kind of like abandoned it. But it's part of my template program. When I make a new program for something, I have a template, and it's actually part of it. But I end up just deleting it. I never use it. I call it worms because these are worms, right? You can define their length and how far they go, if they wrap, if they don't wrap, what colors they are, whatever you want. Anyway, I'm rambling on. I'm not doing anything. So what am I going to do? I'm just going to start ripping LEDs out. Everything's going to come out. Yeah. And then I basically going to put everything through a lot of scrutiny. So pull the batteries out. Turn it off. Batteries out. And that's the last time you're going to see it working. This is going to be some serious changes. I can't stop. Yeah. You should see the size of this wire I put in here. It's pretty beefy. I paid like $80 for all this wire. Of course, I didn't buy it locally. That's probably why it's so expensive. I bought it at the local hobby store. Yeah, I'm just going to pull everything apart. Do I have everything labeled? Yeah, I do have everything labeled. It's going to get relabeled. It's going to be changed. Okay, so let's start with just pulling everything out of here. Oh, yeah. It's such old technology. It's so much better than this now. You know, the owner wanted to put a giant, like, connector from a car on here. I was like, no, don't mess with my wiring. Leave it alone. It's a masterpiece. So I'm glad I got it back. I can work on it so I can do it right. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff that's going to change here. Oh, I should unplug that one. Too late. Cutter. Where's the knife? I never find a knife around here. And here's a knife. Yeah. Oh, okay. These are just. Oh yeah. See, control box is now separated. Oh, what's this for? Oh, it has a little capacitor. I wonder where this broke. Apparently, my voltage sensor broke on their suit. I don't know why or how. They could have possibly broken my voltage sensor. But the thing is that this is supposed to have pockets. I actually built pockets for these to slide into, and I never used the pockets. They just have these boxes dangling away. You know, don't know why shit broke. And like even for the batteries, they just let the batteries hang off the harness, like all willy nilly. Like when I'm done with this, I'm gonna be sewing pockets into this thing, and it's gonna last, you know. So yeah, so both control boxes are now free, ready to be changed. And now, should I pull this out? Do I need to pull this out? Just need to disconnect everything. All right, I'm gonna turn the lights back on because I can't see. Oh, I'm gonna get myself a lemonade. I just need a bottle opener. See, lemonade. My chat just disappeared again. Weird. Do I have a bottle opener? That's the question. Oh, I saw one. Here's one. I don't drink alcohol, so this is not alcohol though. Okay. I don't really have a need for a bottle opener. I should put that next to the suit. What, a belt for batteries? Yeah, I guess so. This is going to build a pocket and give them another fireproof bag that they've lost. They did all the wrong things. I made them like 12 how-to videos. Put them on YouTube. And send them the link when they got the suit. I'm like, you got to watch these videos. And they didn't. What is going on here? Anyway. Watch all the wires I'm going to be pulling out of this thing. It's going to be crazy. This thing has a lot of wires in it. Basically, it's going to start with this giant umbilical cord of wires. Probably shouldn't pull them all at once, but oh well. She says she never sweats, so she never has to clean her suit. I'm like, okay. But mean, the suit doesn't smell bad actually, considering it's been worn for a year and she never cleaned it. Not bad. Oh, well. I did a funny thing. I don't know why I'm taking everything out, but I am. Okay. We would not have a job of people listening to the tech. Okay. So here's the here's my button harness. Here's the middle button. And here's a connector. Here, I'll put it back together. There we go. So here's the whole control system right here. This is it. Yeah, that's why I'm pulling it out, because I'm actually redesigning. Because when I put this all back together, she's gonna have palm buttons and wrist buttons. Because she saw how my suit was reacting, she kind of wanted that sort of just a simple wrist button. So I'm like, okay, fine, he can be just like Blade. You know, not copyrighted or anything. You know, it's fine. All the wires. What's this wire for? I don't know. I should price out how much wire I've used in this thing, because now I have a calculator. I can just figure out how much things costs by the amount of wire I put into it. So measure by the inch. Emblem, you can be Blade. You can be Blade. Okay. Here's my super fancy bypass connector for the gem. I just used one of those APA 102 LED connectors because it has 4 pins, and I kind of made it so that it returns the data back out, so the data will continue on to the head. So without the gem, the head's nothing. The head will never work. So there you go. Let's see here. That's pretty much it for the right-hand side. Oh, look, there's feathers here. Maybe I should make these light up too. Oh, they're not starting to be lit up. Oh well. I guess I'll take this giant freaking cable. Look at the size of this. This thing is way overkill. Way overkill. I'm probably going to keep this. Look at this thing. Look, it's awesome. It's like a jumper cable. Yeah. And it comes out to here. A nice big fat fuse. Alright, let's let one side done. About. What's this for? Oh, that's the left body. No, they don't. That's okay. I'm not one to get triggered over text. Usually, I have the benefit of the doubt. So here's the wire for the wing, I think. Yeah, the right wing. Oh, that's sewn in there. There's a little bit of sewing there. Why would they sew that in there? It's not necessary. Just cut that out. There we go. Look how long this is. Tell you, I probably have like 20 meters of wire in this suit. You wouldn't know it. All right, so Should I cut this out? Sure, why not? Cut it out. There. There we go. Oh shit. Yeah, these don't hold up very well, do they? I might learn a few things from the suit. See what wears out, what doesn't. But my little heat shrink stress reliefs don't seem to hold up. Might have to put a spot of hot glue in there for next time. Yeah. And now, the first LED strip comes out. Yeah, these did get sewn in a bit. They kind of did it wrong, though. There. The first strip, as you can see here, that's where the elbow will be. Yeah. These are stress relief, but not waterproofed. He's going to go through a lot of tests, a lot of pulling and twisting. And this just goes out to a paw. All right, so put my LEDs maybe over here. Let's do a body LED next. So, yeah. Knowing what I know now, I probably should have put more connectors in the middle instead of having to sleeve all of this. Really crazy. Really crazy, like, what is that like that? Where's that coming from? Oh, okay. I have to actually look at my old how-to videos of how to re-sleeve this thing. I'm just pulling out all blind, like. Put this knife in there. Done with that. And now it's just not a LED Gem Raptor anymore. It's just Gem Raptor. Oh, I see what's going on. Okay. I remember how she did this. And since I made the LEDs symmetrical from left to right, it doesn't really matter how you install them. They all end up the same. Oh, I'm just gonna have to put this right here. These took me forever. You know, out of the whole suit, this actually took me the fastest to do. Is all these strips. Because it was pretty much straightforward, you know, just make LEDs and put in sleeves. But the longest part, I think, was the wings. That took me the longest to do. Because A, I had to figure out how the heck I was going to do it. B, actually doing them took for freaking ever. Trying to pull all that, stick all that fiber on there. Oh my gosh. That's why I'm trying to sell them for so much on Furby. I put a tremendous amount of hours into it. You know, I should probably actually put this first suit through the wash while the LEDs are out. Do them a favor. Give it a good brushing. Yeah, so here's one of my longest strips. There you go. That's half the body. Here's just an arm. That's like the front, back of the leg, front of the body, back of the body on one side. Jeez. All right, let's do the other half. Oh, this one's sewn in a bit. One of the things I think I'm gonna do, it's gonna take me longer to do though, is regardless of what, if the joint passes. So basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through the whole thing. Like here's a joint, like a breakout. I think no matter what, I'm actually just gonna cut it out and replace the metal and redo again. Because knowing from my suit experience, that it could just be held on by a couple fibers inside, and you'll never know it until you go back out to another con and suddenly, bam, you're without a whole leg or something. Out of that. Put this all back together is going to be a pain. I'm going to look forward to redesigning this. I'm gonna add music reaction to this suit. I'm also going to throw in a glow link. I need to get a hold of the MFF AV lead soon. And I'm going to build a glow link stage light fixture so they can patch it into their system, and everybody in the stage or in the rave will, hey, look, there's one of the pockets. Where did that come from? Huh. Yeah, well, there's a pocket. So yeah, so anybody, like say Gem Raptor would be there, they'll react to the whatever they're doing on stage. Yeah. So I think I'm gonna start by troubleshooting this strip because it has a break in it, an obvious break, which is oddly in the middle of the strip. Usually it's at the high stress points. What song am I listening to now? I thought you made your own strips there, Matt. Okay, so almost all the LEDs are out. Just the arm is left, which I think somebody sewed in. Oh, it's not sewed in. It just comes out. There we go. Suddenly the suit is LED free. Yep. Just a basic fursuit now. I'm gonna put it over here. Okay, so where's that strip? I think this is the strip right here. Let's get my fancy dancy LED test bed. Let's kind of make some room here so use I did a funky thing with these strips where I lay them out here. See here, this is the input. Even though we got is it kind of in the middle, but see here's a white wire. There it is. It backtracks. It kind of backtracks to the beginning, which is right here. So it was a decision I made just to kind of. I might not do it again next time. I don't know. There we go. So as you can see, you get the brightness. It stops at the piece of tape where I put it, right? So why does it stop there? Nobody knows. Color still changes. Why did it stop in the middle? You might see the problem. Take the tape off here. What happened to you? Did the LEDs give up? Can't reproduce the problem. Well, I don't know. Time to dissect. Excuse me. Oh shit, which one was it again? This one here. See, this is why I have a relay. So I can just turn on, hard shut it off, and I can just cut in. I tried to cut into the wire. See, I knew this was a bad idea. Now I'm faced with a fucking jumper wire here. Also, these LEDs are a pain in the ass to cut into the way they are. My old ones with the wooden popsicle sticks were actually way easier to repair than these. All right, we're in like Sims, like EB would say. I still don't see anything wrong. Is it getting power? I can't reproduce the error. Did something break internally? So I've got to turn off your VPN. Oh, I see. I never use a VPN. Probably should, but I never did. So I don't know what the heck is going on here. All right, well, let's go to the next stage. Let's take this thing apart. Of course, having that wire in the way is real pain in the arse. I might go back an extra link. Oh, it's like it's kind of Burning Man type music now. I'm liking it. Go to Burning Man. If you like deep house, then you're gonna like the music they play. That's all you're gonna hear is deep house or something, or even psytrance like this. Well, I did it. So now I can move that out of the way. Does something miraculously fix itself? No. Miraculously. Maybe I'll put my Angus over here. And yep. Could try that. I have a feeling. Alright, let's just see if just put another LED on for fun. Let's see see if that's the issue. I'm a dummy. Need to power it. I'm not getting any power. Well, this wire is just dead anyway, so I'm gonna split it. Come on. Okay. So the problem is not the output of the previous LED, it's the input of the next LED. So maybe I'll just delete the LED completely. This may not work though. Oh shit. I just realized another error. Yeah. That's I'm okay with it. Yeah, I'm gonna do this up. I'm gonna have to cut this that along. That sucks. If you're being intrigued with what I'm doing here, now getting to the nitty gritty of the LEDs. Yeah, so I kind of realized I actually have to cut my data line because I have to put new shrink wrap on it. The only way to do that is to cut the data line. So doing this little wire thing is kind of a bad idea for repairability. That's okay. You know, dude, I'm just kind of like pull this wire right off. That's what it looks like. Some other pliers. So I like to dissect jumper wires to see where the problem appears. Oh, they're all pretty straight up in there. If I just cut this off, pull them right out. fatigue at all? You can see her here. It's quite fine. No break. So the problem's not with the wire. With the LED. This stuff. Oh, is that the problem? Can't be. Oh, just gonna replace it. Put another one on. Arrow facing the other way. Volts. Ground. Yeah. Separate is good. It's one of those things where you don't know it works until you have it all together. I don't like testing as I go. But it is what it is. To my data wire. No, actually, it's lift it up. This thing is really stiff. There you go. It's that. Be gone. So basically, got this brought right out to the edge of my table, so I can reach across, go to the other table. So there you go. I normally work on the other side, but that's where the web camera is at. Framing. Yeah, it looks kind of a little clustered here, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, where was I? Oh yeah, I destroyed the wire. I need more wire. Hey. I'll just use this piece. Sitting all here, all willy-nilly. I thought I was sure that you constructed your LEDs by hand like this. I thought for sure you were doing that. No, don't use an annoying beeping welder. If I had a welder like that, I'd be totally opening it up and soldering the fucking beeper. Put a light on it instead. See, pretty clean. Oh yeah, I should tin this too. This is not ideal tinning, people. You can. Well, I wonder if I can move my hose all the way up here. Not quite. I need an extension for it. Yeah, they're like, what's that beep? Excuse me. All right, so let's cut up some shrink tubing. And I need about, I don't know, let's go with a generous 4 inches shrink wrap. Even a little less. Inside of here. Let's hope this works. All right, so there's that. I don't know if you can hear it, but you can hear my computer. Its little fans are just going crazy right now. Like, I'll show you what my computer looks like. I'll just move the tripod here. Ah, there it is. That's my computer, and it's just screaming away. That's all it's this. It's this little nook. Oh, it is just screaming. What I need to do is I need to like hole saw, because this exterior wall to the garage, on a hole saw, say like an 1.5 inch hole, put in like an ABS pipe with a filter on the other end so bugs and birds can't get in, right? And then basically have a fan blowing outside cold air directly onto the intake of that little computer. So it's always kept cold. So it's going to be a very soon project. You know, maybe even this weekend, I might just go grab the hole saw and just junk right through the outside of the garage into the inside. You know, well, a pilot hole first, and then hole saw from both sides, and then, you know, caulk it in and call it a day. Yeah. Plus, my stream might actually chug down. It really does limit the. Why is it a really bad idea? I like drilling holes in the sides of buildings. Fuck it. Let's do it. Okay. So shrink tubing is on. Need to join this to that. And of course, these probably are not going to reach as I cut them. So that would be the issue. So what I do is I cut it some more. Say here, strip it, tin it. You have to do a really ugly double join. Here's all my extra wire. Here it is. So that's plus a little extra. Moisture. That's right. Well, maybe I'll do a. Maybe I'll put an intercooler on the outside. Exchange the air from the inside of the garage through the intercooler to the outside. Then it'll cool down the computer. Alright, these are small. No, smaller. Two. So I have to go find like a wrecked car that has an intercooler in it at the junkyard. All right, all back together. See if it works. Yay, it works! First try. See now I can shrink everything together. That's the fun part. It's like the reward. Fixing something, you get to shrink it. Oh, it moved. Something dropped. This stupid thing. Hype! I made the wire a little long, so I have to zigzag it. Took my handy pliers. Oh, did I shrink the end of it? That would suck. Okay. There we go. So now, this is what you missed before I did the tail, but I just kind of like shove hot glue onto here. Kind of crude, but you know what? It works. And while it's still kind of liquid, I just heat it up. It gets a chance to fix itself. So far, there were 3 known faults in this suit when I got it. There was the tail, there was this, and there's one in the head. I don't know what I'm going to do with the head because it is a really difficult to get area. I told Dandelions to make it so it's easy to get back in if I had to. So I should probably just like tack glued it down here and there. I'm hoping. I'm just hoping. But unfortunately, I kind of glued it in really good. Oh my god. Yeah, I guess your typing is definitely interesting. You know what we should do when we sit down when I code for you? We should do a Skype thing so we can talk back and forth. You know, look at that. Looks like I was never in there at all. It doesn't matter. You will have the lights come out. Just gotta there. Oh, there you go. Yeah, fuck. Do I really want to replace every single breakout? I guess I should. Then that's a lot of time. And this looks okay. Oh yeah, I have to turn on my. Where's my blinky mode? Blink. No. Yes, that's it. Turn it down. Some of seizures. You need a blinky mode because when you're faffing around with the LEDs, you want to see, you know, if you break a data line, right, it'll just remember the last state, which is what it was on or off, so you can quickly see if something's screwing up, which nothing is. Do a big old pull and twist. I don't see anything wrong. Look at the wrong end here. And just keep going down the line. So now it's like normal from here because it's yeah. This is probably the most likely place for shit to break. So I just really gotta pull hard and see if you can break it. Yep. I think these are pretty good. Let's try to waterproof it though. This is all 20 gauge wire. Wherever I don't have 20 gauge, I'll replace it. That's what I'll do. This 20 gauge shit is pretty freaking. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna heat this up. Here, I'm gonna kick the camera up higher so you can see what I'm doing. So I'm gonna heat this up so it's malleable. And I'm gonna take the hot glue gun. See if I can get the nozzle in there. Oh, I can. It's kind of Well, I could have went better, but now I got a little bit of hot glue sealant in there. Well, pretty good. I can do it without actually heating it up. Need more like the needle point. Yeah, no. Okay, I get seizures from this thing. I probably shouldn't work on it while it's on. I'm not soldering it. I'm just sticking glue where it should go. Something like that. Yeah, I think this is the part where the tail, where it's on the back of the suit, where the tail is at. I kind of expected a lot of stress from here, but it's pretty solid. This looks new. Oh, this is a repair. Where is this at? Maybe I should repair it again. Looks pretty good to me. It's all 20 gauge wire. Now near the end. Now, okay, this is my old style of doing things. I just need an LED strip or something. I thought I had an LED ring on the go. Need something. Yeah. There we go. This might work. There. So you can just attach anything. Well, it's okay. I failed grade 1 twice, and I skipped grade 3. So now I can't cursive write, because grade 3 is where they teach you how to start cursive writing. Should I keep this wire? Yeah, I guess so. That's fine. All right, well, fine. Pass. The strip is ready to go back in the suit. Oh, no, not quite. Oh, sorry, no. Should I? Should I? Should I? You know what? Yeah, fuck it. I'll put it back there. I'm just going to shrink wrap around the connector. Alright, so stuff goes over here. It's fixed. Stuff over here. It's not fixed. Over here. Come on. Get off the tripod. fine. Let's lift it up. So here's the other half of the body. Let's see if there's anything wrong with this. What the? Oh, I'm an idiot. Let's plug it in over here. Yeah, like that. And it's just kind of flopping on the floor here. So let's see. So that path actually starts right here. So let's gotta just keep twisting it, turning it, and pulling it. Trying to make it fail. Here's one of my breakouts. There we go. Strange that one LED just stopped working. I don't know what happened to that. That's checked out. I'm gonna put my soldering iron over here again. Government experiments with kids. I don't know. Oh, I got a fault. Where is it? See that? I found one. There, see? It stops and it goes. It stops and it goes. It stops and it goes. What could it be? It was here? Or over here? I don't know. Well, you know what? I'm actually getting kind of tired, so it's 11 o'clock. Let's gotta put a piece of tape on it. I'm gonna get back to it tomorrow. Turn off the iron, plug the heat gun, and turn that off. Unplug this. Oh yeah, look at this battery. Look how puffy it is. I have two of these, and I bought them for a little radio-controlled motorcycle I got from Hobby King, and yeah, they're 4,000 milliamp, 3-cell essentially, but they're 3S1 2P or whatever it is. Yeah. Well, hey, I'm not wearing this. It's just sitting right here, all it's just dedicated to running my thing. So, yeah. You see some of my other puffy batteries. Here, I'll bring some more. Here's a 2200 just sitting on my shelf. I'm actually gonna make a video of putting a spike through this someday. And here's look. This is actually a life battery. This is one of my life cells. It used to be a 3-cell. Now I have 2 cells that are good, I think, and the 1 cell that is not good. So this is a life, and this is a lipo. So I really want to see. I want to stab a spike, and I actually charge these up. I charge up the good cells, so they actually have a full charge. I want to put a spike through one or overcharge it, and do the same thing and just compare. I want to see, like, look, they are safer, because there's really not many videos on the internet that shows that. Oh yeah, and who wants the ultra fire? Here's another one too. It's still in his wrapper, but it's a little, This is blah blah blah. This happened because I programmed my suit, but when I was programming it, I hard coded it to ignore the voltage cutoff algorithm, and I forgot to re-enable it when I was done. And then I went to a Christmas party last year actually, and I was bounced around in my light suit, and I was like, "Wow, man, I'm getting a lot of mileage out of this charge." And my right arm shows my voltage, and I'm like, "Oh, it still shows all green." And I'm like, "Wait a minute, it should not be all green right now." So I'm like, immediately went back to the headless lounge and like turned it off, and like took my batteries out, and I'm like, "Oh, that happened." But I mean, look, it's from December 2015, so you know, I got some years out of it. Yeah, do it in the fur. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I could do it. I could take a piece of scrap fur. Yeah. And right here, before I go, here's Emblade's version 3 light suit battery pack. These are 10 amp hour per cell life batteries. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, it'd be kind of like, you know, this is your brain, and this is the, with the egg, you know, and put the egg in the frying pan. You know, this is your brain on drugs. You know, here's your fursuit. Here's your fursuit burning from a bad battery. Well, you know, I my ultimate plan is to light up like every square inch of my body. So you know, that's the goal. So I'm just gonna make these into like a harness battery pack. Put on my chest. You know, go through TSA security and see what they think. You know. Well, yeah, that's even then 10 amp hours per cell. That's what was my calculator? All right. It's about 10 times so 3.6, which is how. Yeah, 144 watt hours. I'm looking at. Oh, you're messaging me on Telegram. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, cool. Anyway, sorry. Anyway, I gotta end the stream. 4 people still here. It's cool. I wish I could see who's online. It doesn't tell me. I click on participants, and it's like it just shows me. So I don't get it. I'll have to Google this. Well, you know, I do get kind of excited about this. Yeah, I know Twitch will show me. So it's just experiment. I was trying to use Twitter as a live stream, but I couldn't figure it out. So I was like, fuck it, YouTube. I didn't want to bother with signing up to Twitch. So it's kind of dumb. And yeah, I don't know. Well, this battery's a little warm. Yeah. So anyway, I'll let you guys go. Have a good night. I gotta go outside and hang out with the mate, and you know, watch a movie or so before we go to bed. Yeah, sure. Yeah, show me how to do. You've been through it all, so just tell me the ins and outs and what do's and don'ts, and I'll do it. So, anyway, ciao, and stream, and duration. 56 playbacks. Interesting. Peak current. New subscribe.